So this is my Hey Bike Race Max Pro e-bike that I do food deliveries on. Just giving you a little, showing off of what it's about. Tires, wheels. In case you want to see what the dimensions of that stuff, you can pause it and read it. Let me turn the battery on. Currently it's, if you look at the battery, it's going to be 4 bars, but I got it out for a little bit. Let me just turn it on. So far I did 2,104.6 miles on it. And I'm going to turn the light off so you can see that. Let me see if I can show you a little better. There we go. That's basically how many miles I've done on it so far. Now, where were we? Let me adjust that brightness back up. Auto focus. Okay. So here's the light. I'm just going to show you how much it's got out of range. And then let me turn the flashlight back on. My cup holder. And anyways, it's got 3 speeds. So it's got, hold up, let me show you. So 3, which is 23 miles per hour. Second speed would be 18 miles an hour. And 13 miles per hour would be speed 1. And 0, of course, is no speed. But you're regular pedaling like your Shimano 7 speed. But that's basically my Shimano 7 speed. I just want to show you guys my bike. Let me pull it up for y'all. Alrighty, and there's my phone holder I have. Of course, you can see I got the brightness there. I have the other button, I just put that there. If I can show y'all. Oh yeah, there we go. Let me turn that off. Okay. So if I can barely click it for you guys. What? Hold on, let me pause it for you guys and get that. So you can see pretty much the trip. The odometer, which is 2,104 miles. The max speed and the average speed. Now, without further ado, let's bring that brightness up. And this is the kind of stuff that I modified for the bike to get me for food deliveries. And I think it pretty much covers it, you guys. So this is my little simple video on what I deliver on currently. And I know soon I'm going to do food deliveries. Now when I do get a camera for that, to make food deliveries on, to make videos for you guys on YouTube, I'm not sure what I'll be on. It could be on an e-bike, it could be something else, but I'm gonna see if I can get anything on there a little bit quicker. But like I say, it's not a bad little bike. I get about 40 miles range. If I go about 18 miles an hour, if I go 23 miles an hour, it gets me about 25 miles range, give or take. But let me go ahead and turn off this light. And of course, there is a horn. So that turns off. That's the horn. And I do have on the back over here, let me turn the light off so you guys can see it. In the back, I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me get my, oh hold on, let me pause it real quick. Okay, so I'm back. And here's the remote. Let me make sure I can focus on that. Hold on. Turn that on. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the remote. So I've got an alarm, or locking, lock the alarm, different little settings for the flashes, left and right turn signals. Now it's just someone going by. Alright, so turn signals would be here. That's the left turn signal. That's the right turn signal. And it's called the WSD cam. And I'll link that in the description so you guys can check it out. Everything that I bought I'll link in the description. That way you guys can order it and whatnot. But these are different settings. So you got like a flash mode, you got a pulsing mode, strobe mode, constant on mode, your hazard light mode. That's off, I think. But and here's how you do the alarm. So now obviously because it's nighttime, I can kind of show you guys. So I gotta be careful with it, so I gotta make sure which one's what. So you barely touch it and it goes off. So I'm gonna disable it, because if I mess with it anymore, it's really gonna go like ring, 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 ring. Yeah, but loud. So I'm not gonna do that because I'm not trying to do all that crap. But anywho, that's the bike and everything that comes with it, and I will link everything in the description. Sorry for repeating myself, but that way, just in case you guys are interested in ordering any of the parts that I did put on the bike to modify it, because this did have a regular seat to it, and I just put the bin on there for food deliveries. But that's, I think, pretty much it for the e-bike or my food deliveries. I'm pretty sure you guys wanted a review for it. And then of course I got your mirror. I know I gotta clean the mirror, but say hi. Hello. That's me. But anyways, that's my little review of my e-bike, my current setup, and what I currently deliver on. Of course, like I say, I don't know what I'm going to be on when I start doing my food deliveries on. It might be on this e-bike, and it might be on a moped, or it might be anything technically, but when I do start making videos for YouTube for you guys, it'll be something like that. But, alrighty. Let me just turn this around, and alright, you guys. Well, this is what I currently look like right now. This is my stuff I wear at night, you know, to make sure I stay visible, because everybody should wear something like this, if you know what I mean. If you wear reflective stuff, it should be good. I mean, no matter what, you're protected. And always, #1 rule on the roads, no matter who's watching this, I don't know if it's going to get popular or not, but whoever's watching this, just remember, follow the rules and laws and regulations, because as much as you, let's say, because it's anything, you know, like me, traffic lights, wait at the traffic lights, wait for it to turn green, then cross the street. Common sense stuff, it's not that hard to do. But anyways, without further ado, I think that about covers it. But alright, you guys, peace.